If the current trend continues and cases keep increasing, we'll be forced to close restaurants, bars, and fitness centers.
Governor Mike DeWine speaking directly to Ohioans tonight, saying he could soon take drastic actions to stop the spread of coronavirus, which is finding new ways to affect our lives. Good evening. Thank you for joining us tonight at 7. I'm Colleen Marshall. Carrie Charles is off tonight. All day here on NBC4, we've been first in breaking some major news on the COVID-19 crisis. From a major update from Ohio State to some new action being taken by the governor today. Of note, he is reissuing the mask mandate and requiring businesses to post warnings and enforce mask wearing inside. He's also putting new restrictions on gatherings. Everyone must be wearing a mask unless eating, and prohibits dancing and games. He gave an ultimatum of sorts. If things don't change within a week, bars and fitness centers and restaurants could close. Colleges could also be forced to do everything virtual if things don't get any better. The governor ultimately is calling on all Ohioans to get control of the virus. NBC4's Adrian Robbins is at the State House. And Adrian, he's also warning Ohioans today.
Colleen, that's right. Governor Mike DeWine saying if our cases continue to go up, we could see businesses having to close their doors. The governor said a week from tomorrow, we will look at whether or not bars, restaurants, and fitness centers will be able to stay open. Now, happening immediately, Governor DeWine is reissuing the mask mandate with some changes. Businesses will now be responsible for enforcing the mandate and can even be closed for a period of time if they don't. The governor said they will also be reissuing a stricter order on gatherings. Now, despite the critical stage we are in with the coronavirus, Governor DeWine says Ohioans can fix this.
We can control our fate. And the good news is that we don't have to search for the tools to fight back. They are ready at hand. We've used them effectively before, and we must use them effectively again.
Ultimately, Governor DeWine says we need to be thinking about our healthcare workers, our neighbors, and our loved ones' safety when we make decisions of what we do. Local for you at the State House, I'm Adrian Robbins, NBC4.
Adrian, thank you. NBC4 also first in Central Ohio to announce that this Saturday's game against Maryland for the Buckeyes has been canceled. Maryland reported what it's calling an elevated number of COVID-19 cases. We know at least 8 players have tested positive for the virus at Maryland over the past 7 days. The game has been canceled outright and will not be made up, according to representatives of both universities. In a statement tonight at 7, Ohio State President Dr. Christina Johnson said, though we are all disappointed that the OSU versus Maryland game is canceled this week, the safety of our student athletes comes first. And we send Maryland our best in dealing with COVID-19. And with an already shorter season, students are sharing how they feel about this news. NBC4's Danielle Grossman is live now with the shoe. And Danielle, students, some of them, I guess, were surprised, others not so much.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know what, Colleen? People were actually shocked. We got to campus right after that news broke, and they were just really surprised at the news. And they say that also because they're impressed by what OSU's been doing to keep the team safe, the precautions they've been taking to keep them COVID-19 free, which is a good thing they've been doing to keep them safe. But otherwise, they thought about it some more, and they realized that the numbers have been increasing nationwide. They have been increasing in Ohio, and it makes sense now why they decided to cancel on Saturday.
And it is disappointing that we don't get to have that like we normally would, but I feel like a lot of things are getting messed up this year, and I feel like football season is like almost not like my top priority anymore.
Can't control what they're doing. I know Ohio State's taking a lot of precautions, good precautions, that I don't think they've had any cases on the team, so they've been doing a great job.
Now, majority of the students I talked to said they're mainly concerned about what happens with the playoffs, what happens with the Big Ten championship, and what this means for the rest of the season. And of course, we'll keep you posted right here on NBC4. Live and local for you at the Shoe tonight. Danielle Grossman, NBC4.
Thanks, Danielle. Taking a look now at the latest numbers from the Ohio Department of Health. More than 5,800 new cases were reported in the last 24 hours. That brings the statewide total of cases to more than 267,000, or about 1 in every 44 people living here. 76 more deaths have been linked to coronavirus in the last 24 hours. That's the highest single-day jump in reported deaths in nearly 6 weeks. Ohio's COVID-19 death toll now stands at above 5,600. Health officials also say more than 250 additional patients were taken to the hospitals around Ohio with COVID-19.